Welcome to Stompbox TV. I'm Richard. I'm here at Frankfurt Musikmesse 2015, and I'm here with Ade from Orange, the designer of every Orange product. We've got something really interesting for Stompbox here at the Orange booth. Really excited about it. It was announced this morning. We've already had a load of interest on our Facebook page. It is the Bax Bangeetar. Have I said that correctly? Yeah. So a preamp pedal, which a lot of people have been asking for from Orange. I've heard it. We're not going to be doing any sound clips on here today, but if you check back on our YouTube channel, as soon as this...
check the Orange website, you want to hear it.
Yeah,
there's loads up there.
Sound clips on the Orange website. We'll do a follow-up video with sound clips, but trust me, it does sound absolutely awesome. But Ade, if you can just tell us a bit about it. What was your inspiration? Tell us just about how you've designed it, how it's come about.
Well, I kind of want to do something bit different to just a normal kind of overdrive bang box, I call them, you know. So I wanted to do proper amp gain in a pedal, you know. So it's not back-to-back diodes like a lot of stuff is that distorts, you know. So it's proper amp gain, 4 stages, a little bit more unhinged than the amps are. Into a Baxandall equalizer, hence the name Bax. It's a bottom and top is Baxandall, the mid is parametric Baxandall. So you've got the Q control, you've got frequency response goes from 150 Hz to about 7.5K. So, and you've got 21 detents selecting frequencies. So you can kind of like find, if you're plugged into an amp that you don't like the sound of, you can kind of EQ it out, you know. And then just smash the hell out of it by just, because it's really loud. When it's on about half volume, it's going to get a lot louder than when it's bypassed.
Sure.
You know, so it can push into stuff quite nicely, even with less gain. Get the gain down and get that up, and then smash into stuff. You know. And you've got the cab sim, which is always there. If you're using that output, that's there even when it's bypassed. So you can put anything through cab sim, you know, without the preamp. Okay. If you want, you know,
and you can gig without an amp potentially if you need to.
Well, come on, we sell amps, man. You can't say that. Edit that out. Right. Anyway. So Leah. This would go to your amp.
A non-orange amp that might have broken down. You see.
Well, it could, Dave. It might.
So you'd use that to get you through the gig, and then
that'll get you through the gig. Yeah, that's true. And then you got 5 dB level that'll kick in. Obviously, that's going to be more noticeable if you're going into something clean. If you're going into something that's already on the cusp of overdrive, it's not really going to get any louder because you're already at the wall. But if you're going into something clean, that's going to give you a 5 dB boost, which is like perfect for solos and stuff, you know. So when you're on the normal output, when it's bypassed, it's a low impedance buffer, but it's really transparent. There's loads of headroom. You can put quite a lot of level into it, you know. It will take just ridiculous levels before it distorts the buffer, you know, and it's flat as well. And it's lower impedance enough to sort of to not get loaded down by pedals you've got after it and stuff, do you know what I mean? So I kind of went down that route rather than true bypass route, you know, because the switching noise is like non-existent as well doing it this way. And it's kind of, it's better, unless you want to run a fuzz after it, do you know, you just run it in front of it, do you know what I mean? If you're using like high impedance fuzzes and stuff like that, like colour sound fuzzes and stuff like that, fuzz face, you know, that like high impedance signals.
There's a lot of internet talk about true bypass. It's not always the best thing to have on people's boards.
It depends what you want to do. I mean, the best way to do it would be to have a box that takes everything out, and that's true bypass going to the amp. It keeps the high impedance, but just the connections, just jack connections, you'll hear them if they're in a high impedance line. You know, it's why people like good guitar leads. Do you know? Now sometimes you might want to hear them, like a curly lead. You know, they roll off top end because the high impedance is going through it, and that's something they're wanting. They're liking that roll off. So it's each to their own, you know. There's no rules.
Yeah, sure, but that's what's right for this pedal.
Well, that's the approach I've taken on this. because I figure, well, people might be running it into delays and stuff afterwards, or you know, and so there's more connections going in. So you don't want it to, you don't want a signal that's going to get loaded down and start dropping top end, do you know?
Sure. Okay. So this, you could run it into, I guess, the effects return of an amp if you so desire.
Yeah, it works really nicely. If you do that, you probably push the treble a bit more, do you know, and take a bit of bottom out, you know. You just EQ it and maybe do a mid-dip thing slightly to EQ it to get the sound until you hear the sound you want, you know. But it will drive the power amp of any effects return, you know. You know, it will drive a tube power amp. So it is like literally a preamp if you do that. Or you can run it into a clean channel and then just, you know, you might want to just brown it off a tiny bit. That clean channel's got quite a lot of chime on it. So, yeah, or you can brown it off here. These are shelves, the bottom and top are shelves. This is a bell. Obviously, it's a knife edge that way, and it's like a hill that way, you know, as you can see. So.
Sure. Okay, brilliant. Well, the best thing to do really is to try it out. We're going to have it in store within a couple of weeks. So we're now in April, I think it is, 2015. So we should have this certainly by May. If you want to get in on the website and pre-order, they are going to be in short supply. It's www.fxpedal.co.uk. Thank you to you, Ade. Can't wait to get it in stock. SoundSong was on the website, but check back if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will have a follow-up video to this with full sound on it as well. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. See you next time.